Urban Armor Gear has introduced what looks like the ultimate protective solution for your new iPhone 7, the Monarch series, with built-in leather and actual screws. But is it actually that ultimate? Let's check it out. The new Monarch series case has a little bit of every material included. First thing you notice is the armor frame, which is made of hard plastic with a metal plated logo. Then under that is, yes, top grain leather to add a bit of flair. Surrounding everything is a flexible rubber bumper. Inside all that is a stiff plastic backing they call a polycarbonate shear plate that will not bend no matter how hard you try. And finally, their signature torx screw decoration, which although now looks a lot more real and actually spins, is nothing more than decoration. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the combination. The honeycomb, faux metal, screws, and leather make a confusing combo, like they wanted to just throw everything in one. But I can see the appeal for anyone that loves the military style look. Moving on to install, go in volume side first and snap the opposite corners in place. The power and volume buttons are covered with the soft rubber frame and offers a texture to help grip and find while offering great click feedback. There's a large cutout for the mute rocker, cutouts for the speaker and lightning jack that's actually shallow enough to accommodate the Apple Lightning dock. But yes, there is a headphone cutout jack as well. Combining that with a large camera cutout that's tall enough to protect the lens, the case is designed to work with the iPhone 6 or 6S series. Considering the 6S and the 7 are the exact same physical dimensions, minus the headphone jack and larger camera, UAG decided to kill two birds with one stone, designing a case that's compatible with both. The addition of a headphone jack cutout look may turn off people for the iPhone 7, but the way I see it, it's simply a little less rubber that doesn't affect the functionality of the case. And I'm curious to know if people actually stare at the bottom of their phones to care that much. Let me know in the comments below. The Monarch series is marketed as their newest and toughest case available, offering 5 layers of protection, which technically can all be considered as added protection, but realistically, the screws don't do anything and the leather is just there to show off. Leaving just 3 layers of protection: the armor frame, rubber bumper, and polycarbonate shear plate. In order to reduce bulk though, UAG uses a relatively thin bumper layer around the case, without any shock absorption features, except the padded corners, which is generally where the foam makes contact when dropped anyways. But given it's already quite a large case, especially for 7 Plus owners, it's a smart way to cut down. While other protective cases depend on the bumper to do a lot of the impact absorption, UAG has designed this case around the back side of the case, focusing on the stiff nature of the plastic back and frame to not give in during impact. And after my tests, I can say I feel pretty confident with this case on. Lastly, that armor frame on the back does look metallic, but is actually made of plastic, so I wanted to see how well it withstood scratches. Well, if this is a style you're going for, it looks like it'll last you quite some time. My only issue is how it feels in the hand, which may be only for 7 Plus owners or people with small hands. The edges are squared off now, albeit with smooth edges, and there's a honeycomb design around the sides, which were added to offer better grip, but still feels smooth to the touch. Because they focused on minimizing the width and height of the case, the added thickness along with the squared edges make this case feel pretty substantial when using one-handed. So although it slides in and out of pockets smoothly, you'll definitely feel the extra size, which you'll forget is there when using two-handed, and is definitely worth the trade-off for anyone still afraid of Bendgate with the added confidence from the stiff back plate. The case retails for $60 and comes in a graphite you see here, as well as a platinum white version. All the links can be found below, as well as to the right of my head. If you're using this case, I'll be able to spot you from a mile away. With so much going on, the leather, the screws, the hexagon grip, you've got a little bit of everything built in. The included sheer polycarbonate backing is great for those afraid of bending their iPhone in their pocket or just when they're raging. But if you're looking for more of a minimal and cleaner design, check out the Otterbox Signature series instead. Anyways, that's it. If you love what you see and want to support me in creating more reviews, head over to our Patreon and enter our monthly giveaway. Like and subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment below letting me know what case you want me to review next. I rest my case.